Developing this morning, deadly crash under investigation in Miami. Sky 10 flying over that scene along Northwest 1st Place and 11th Terrace. The driver crashing right into a building at that intersection.
And he did die there on the scene. Local 10 News reporter Trent Kelly is live in Miami with the still developing details. Trent, this is just awful to hear about.
Yeah, awful story here, JC. While the cause of this crash is still under investigation, I can tell you, based on some of the damage we're seeing out here alone, it's pretty clear the car involved in all of this was traveling very fast. According to first responders, they say it hopped the curb right behind that police car there and continued traveling through this community field before ending up right on that apartment building yards away, creating that massive hole. Now take a look right now at some of this video we shot earlier this morning from Sky 10. All of this happening right on the corner of Northwest 2nd Avenue and 11th Terrace. This is in Miami's Overtown neighborhood. According to Fire Rescue, they tell us they first got the call around midnight. By the time they arrived, that's when they found that vehicle sitting upright on its front bumper. They tell us the driver was trapped inside and was unconscious. While crews were able to free the driver, we're told he later died here at the scene before crews could transport him. Take a look now at this second piece of video showing you the view from the ground. As we mentioned earlier, the force of this crash was just so great, it created that hole in the side of that apartment unit, which, according to first responders, is about 10 feet by 15 feet wide. The good news here is that while someone does live in that affected unit, we're told they were not home at the time. Earlier this morning, we talked to a man who says he heard the sound of the impact and immediately rushed over to help. Take a listen to how he described this scene.
And I jumped in the car to try to save him. I took the seatbelt off him, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't get his leg out because he was stuck and kind of cut. And we did the best we can. Well, I tried to do the best I can, you know, to get up out of there. But the car was smoking and gas, so I got the hell up out of there. I ain't finna be in no car getting blown up, but.
Yeah, so clearly some pretty tense moments right there while crews and it sounds like bystanders were attempting to free the driver. Again, that driver later pronounced dead here at the scene. Again, the good news here is that none of the residents living in that apartment building were hurt. They did have to be evacuated for about an hour last night after a gas leak was discovered. But again, none of them were hurt, including the people who live in that affected unit. The cause of the crash, though, remains under investigation. As soon as we get any updates from police, we'll post them for you on my social media sites at Trent Kelly WPLG. For now, we're live in Miami. Trent Kelly, Local 10 News.